Even the small tasks are difficult for Tibetan monk Sonam Rapgha, who suffers from kidney failure. He picked up his injury 2 years ago after crossing into Tibet illegally to visit his mother. He says he was arrested by Chinese authorities who beat and tortured him daily.
I was only in prison for 21 days, and I was afraid for my life. I just can't imagine the enormity of torture and suffering of those Tibetans who have been in prison for years and years.
He is among many Tibetan exiles living in the North Indian town of Dharamsala, which is also home to their spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama, and the government-in-exile. The administration is kickstarting a campaign for greater autonomy for Tibetans within China, hoping to resume peace talks that stalled 4 years ago.
As soon as possible, we have to come out with a reasonable, moderate solution, which is win-win proposition. So even though younger generation inside and outside Tibet are frustrated, but this is a pragmatic way which will serve our interests in the long term as well.
They also want the approach they call the middle way to halt a string of 130 gruesome self-immolations by Tibetans against Chinese rule. China has governed Tibet since 1951 and considers the region an integral part of its territory.
If they agree over middle way approach, then their country will remain as one whole. Otherwise, there is a danger in future if Tibetan people change their mind and if they really seek an independent country, then there is a danger that one day their nation will depart into two.
Most of the 150,000 Tibetans living in exile accept they will never visit their homeland. But it's hoped in their lifetimes their leaders will reach a compromise with China that stems the oppression of the religion and culture of the 6 million Tibetans in Tibet.